Are you into retro gaming? And check out Retro Million on Instagram to view the collection. Hey, what's up guys? This is Next Gen Gamer here with that it's the 5th Colossus here. Basically what I went ahead and did, since I did go ahead and get my Elgato Game Capture HD, I decided to go ahead and pick up where I left off with the Vita, remote play videos, and just go ahead and do the full walkthrough, or finish the walkthrough at least, on Shadow of the Colossus HD Collection on my ps3 using the HD capture card. That way I can, up the quality, make it better, of course, just make it better, just improve the videos. I mean, of course, I'm sure, people wanted to see the video on the Vita, actually, see what it's like on there with the remote play and see how smooth it runs and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, if you'd like to see those videos, I can definitely go ahead and just continue on with the Vita videos. But I decided to go ahead and up the quality on this, just to make it better. Anyway, so some good news, of course, on top of getting the Elgato Game Capture HD, I actually ordered a new computer as well. I got the Acer Predator G3, which is awesome. I mean, it's like a way big, huge upgrader from where, my old computer was. It was a Sony Vaio laptop, which was, way out of date, because I bought it, 2 years ago when I graduated high school? Or actually, dang, almost 3 years ago. 2.5 years ago, I guess. Anyway, so I bought it with my graduation money or whatever, and so that's kind of out of date. Of course, in computer life, 2 years or 2.5 years is a crazy long time in computer days. That's why I was, kind of scared actually to buy a new computer. But of course, best thing about, having a desktop computer this time around is I can actually go ahead and, swap out parts, so like for instance, I have the GeForce 640 graphics card, which I guess is not the best graphics card for gaming, which is kind of unfortunate. However, desktop, down the line, so I'll just go ahead and take that one out, buy the the 670 or 680, whatever, just buy a new graphics card, up the ante, just make it better for gaming and such for later on in the future. But anyway, so this is of course the 5th Colossus right here. This is the bird, one of the cooler ones. This one's awesome. So basically what you have to do is go ahead and get his attention by shooting him with the bow and arrow and hopping on any of these 3 like little center platforms, and he'll go ahead and swoop and just go ahead and jump and then grab on. Pretty cinematic. This fight is awesome. Like, just the detail, like, and I don't know, like when you're flying on him, it's something else. Like, you're just hovering. It's crazy just to think, that this thing is flying and you're confident on it. It's crazy. But okay, so it also has the 3 major weak spots. So the 2 on the left and right wing. So one on the left, one on the right, and then one on his tail. I thought I'd go ahead and tackle his tail first, just because his tail is long. I mean, it may not seem that long when you're looking at him from a distance, but look at that. That thing is long, especially going up, so high above the ground. It's long. But of course, it's pretty simple to take down, so I went ahead, and took out this weak spot pretty quickly. So I just, go ahead and stab it a few times with my almost my max, thrust capacity, I guess is a way to put it. Funny word. Anyway, so I go ahead and take out that weak spot, so that one's good to go. So I go ahead and move on. And I went ahead, from here I went ahead and moved on to the left wing. And funny story is, I was going ahead, to the left wing, which isn't, too bad. This fight's not even that hard, honestly, but of course, like I said in my early videos, you gotta watch your grip levels. So if your grip gets low, or even close to low, like even halfway, it's time to, just to go ahead and let go and get that grip back up. Because, I mean, like we'll see later on in the video, I mean, I cut it out, actually, just because, I fell off, and no one wants to see me, fall all the way back down and go ahead and get his attention all the way back up, and then take on his last little weak spot with that little sliver of health left. So I just went ahead and cut that out. But of course, if you're even close to, falling off, just go ahead, restore the grip, take a second, because it's a lot better just to take 5-10 seconds to get that grip back up while you're on the Colossus than having to fall down and spend a couple more minutes, to get his attention and get back up, especially in the time trials. Just take that, couple extra minutes here, seconds even, just to get that grip back up. But as you'll see, his weak spots on his wings are a little bit harder, because of course he actually flaps them, other than his tail. The tail just kind of turns every so often, but his wings flap. So you gotta go ahead and get him when he's going on a straight pass. So you go ahead and stab it, then he'll do his little flippy, turny, bird hurt wing thing. So then eventually he'll balance out. And as you can see right here, my grip was getting low, so I did the smart thing, at least right there. But of course, he's stumbling. The Wanderer is stumbling all over the place. But anyway, so you go ahead and get his little weak spot here, and then there's one on his other arm as well. And I was thinking, I saw some article, I know this is kind of off topic, but I was thinking, with that PlayStation All-Stars, I was reading up on an article, I guess the the DLC characters are done. I guess after Zeus and Isaac Clarke, they just stopped it, which is kind of dumb because I was expecting a lot more, like a ton more. But anyway, the Wanderer, that would be a dope character to use. That would be so tight. He'd have his little sword, the bow and arrow, and I don't know what else he'd have, but I don't know what his fighting moves or specials would be, but this would be a way tight, you know, character in that Places and All-Stars, along with Joel from The Last of Us. Yeah, those two would be tight. Those two would be great characters. Anyway, so I go ahead and move on to the right little wing here. Of course, you know, it's kind of hard because there's not hair in that little gap right there, so you know, just go ahead and walk across the wing. He's on his little flight pattern. Then I go ahead and get that one hit, and obviously you can see that little baby sliver that's left on his health. And so I go ahead and get that, and boom, barely charge it up to get that last little sliver, and we are good to go. So that is the 5th Colossus taken down, and that's the bird, one of the cooler ones. We'll go ahead and pick up tomorrow. Actually, I'll just go ahead and throw up another video since I've been slacking. I wanted to do these videos Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays, but I was slacking. Anyways, guys, we'll go ahead and pick up on the next Colossus tomorrow. I'll do another video, and then I'll go ahead and get back up on a schedule here. And I thought this was funny. As a little side note, you know, he fell far away, so I was like, huh, where's that little light, you know, tentacle thing? You know, it took a minute to get me. Of course, you know, you can see him way in the background, little tentacles. And as I keep swimming, you know, they start coming towards me. And then, of course, soon enough, they get me. But thanks for guys for watching. Of course, feel free to comment, like, rate, subscribe, all that kind of fun stuff. And let me know what you did or didn't like about the video. Thanks for watching, guys.